Now let's dive into this GSP versus everybody else. Okay, do you think that GSP is better than the welterweights of today? Do you think GSP can beat, let me list off some names, and I'm not even gonna start at the top. Do you think a prime GSP could beat, let's say, a Shavkat Rakhmonov?
No, you can start with Wonder Boy. I know you wanted to.
Okay, well, hey, do you think GSP could beat Wonder Boy? Do you? Well, he has to, because if Gilbert out-wrestled him, then GSP.
No, but I think we talking about a prime Wonder Boy. I think a prime Wonder Boy gives him trouble. Just like he gave Rory McDonald trouble.
Okay, well, okay. I'm glad you said that. Okay, so this is the list. Can GSP beat Wonder Boy, Shavkat, Gilbert Burns, Khamzat, Bilal, Colby, and Kamaru, and obviously Leon Edwards? Do you think GSP could beat all those people?
A lot of his game was circled around his takedown.
Yes.
If he's fighting against any of those people in the top 5, he can't take them down. So it'll be a striking match.
He literally would have to stand up with Gilbert. He might have to stand up with Wonder Boy, depending on, with Wonder Boy, sometimes you get that one that nobody can touch him, nobody can even grab him, and he just really out there making him want to cry.
Tyron Woodley took him down.
We got to put more respect on like a prime Matt Hughes. Bro, he's one of the best wrestlers to do it. You got to really respect that resume.
But I hate to say this, man, but now the one thing that Matt Hughes was good at, that wouldn't work. Matt Hughes wouldn't stand a chance against none of these guys, because Matt Hughes can't even beat Jeff Neal, man. I'm just being honest. Matt Hughes was not getting past Jeff Neal. He can't even take Jeff Neal down, let alone we start getting it. Dude, imagine what Vicente would do to Matt Hughes. And if you think I'm lying, go look at what Thiago Alves did to him. And these guys are like hybrid, better versions of Thiago Alves, because they can knock you out. They got submissions. They don't really use them like that. And they got takedown defense. And you got to stand up with them, and they're more consistent than Thiago.
I don't even think Matt Hughes can beat Ian Gary.
But I don't think Matt Hughes can beat Jack Della Maddalena.
Y'all not really putting respect on Matt Hughes' name.
Kobe, it's no different from when people didn't really know jiu-jitsu and Horace Gracie was twisting people up like a pretzel, and there was nothing they could do about it. But now, how often does jiu-jitsu really work? Like, how often do you just get to just fall into your guard and submit people? Man, you do that stuff, you're going to get knocked out if that's your game plan. If Matt Hughes tried to rely on his game plan that he executed on a lightweight BJ Penn, a GSP who was scared of him at first, hey, come on, man, he can't do nothing to these guys.
No, you got to keep naming the list. Carlos Newton, Sean Shirk, like a Frank Trigg. Like, there's a lot of dudes that was like,
bro,
some beasts. Like,
at the time. I'm
going to tell you like this. Yeah, we got the new hybrid kids right now. But if you notice one thing about all these hybrid kids, they are jack of all trades, but a master of none.
That's a lie.
I think a lot of them are masters of everything, bro.
Dude, Gilbert is a world-class jiu-jitsu. Kobe is a D1 wrestler. Shavkat, good everywhere. Wonder Boy is a kickboxer. They're all great at one thing, but they're good everywhere.
Their resumes are good. How often do you see them implement? Kobe is a D1 wrestler. You know what Kobe like to do? A million punches and bunches. He doesn't wrestle.
But Matt Hughes would not be able to take him down or stand up with him. Kobe would knock him out, obviously, but Matt Hughes wouldn't be able to take him down, and Matt Hughes don't have the hands to stand up with a Kobe Covington. I'm going to tell you a reason why. Because you said Kamaru will give GSP a tough night. Well, look at what Kobe did to Kamaru in their first fight. Man, Matt Hughes can't handle them hands.
But they two wrestlers throwing hands.
Except for one of them don't have hands.
Even Kamaru would say that. You know what I'm saying? He knows his hands are better. They don't throw fluid like Max. They don't throw fluid like Diaz. They don't master everything.
But the only weakness Kobe got in his stand-up, his striking is actually good. The only downfall to him is that he don't have knockout power. But his actual technical striking is actually good. It's real slick. He just don't have no knockout power, and he don't commit to his strikes because he looking for a takedown. So that's his only downfall, but even with his technical striking, Matt Hughes wouldn't be able to do nothing to him, bro.
And it's not like Matt Hughes got the most technical striking either.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I don't even recall when the last time I really seen Kobe in like a wrestling match. Like, I'm talking about like taking folks down, pummeling them on the ground type. I haven't seen that in so long. And that's the same thing I'll say for Kamaru too. Like, they put you up against the cage.
Oh, yeah.
And they just like try to grind you out type style. Like, that's what they use they wrestling for right now. A lot of these dudes' knees is shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not really doing nothing crazy. Like, they got all those records and stuff like that. I'm not taking away nothing from their past, but they don't wrestle.
If you look at GSP, if you look at this list on the top 15 of welterweights, you saying that you think Kamaru is probably the only one that can really just give him a rough night? You don't think Leon Edwards would defend the takedown and piece him up on the feet?
No, we didn't even believe Leon Edwards would beat Kamaru. Let's be honest.
But he did though, twice.
Listen, he beat him twice. The first time he won, he got his ass kicked the whole time, and then he got a kick at the end. We all thought he lost that fight. Kamaru just like settled. He was losing that whole fight.
But GSP fight like that though. GSP used to do that too.
What you mean?
Like GSP used to coast, man. Like if he felt like he had it in the bag, GSP used to just coast, man. Like let's keep it real.
I'm not gonna say he's not a point fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sold on Usman yet.
What? You don't think Khamzat could be GSP?
I haven't seen enough.
Okay, that's fair.
I have not seen enough. When he went to listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Gilbert gave that boy problems.
But
they went at it. He gave him problems. That was you know what I'm saying? It was a good fight.
He got to worry about getting knocked out by Gilbert, and Gilbert got that jiu-jitsu where he can submit him. But GSP, that fight would be different because GSP would just be really looking for takedowns, and so he don't have to worry about getting dropped by GSP really. Or sometimes GSP will hunt for submissions, but when he let Dan Hardy go 25 minutes, that's when I knew you don't even really want the submission, man. You really okay with just kind of getting the 25-minute thing going. And the only thing is, Khamzat for 25 minutes, I don't know if he got the gas tank. I think you might be right. GSP probably beat him off cardio, if nothing else. I don't think Khamzat got 5 rounds of him, bro.
And technicality. Khamzat just looks like a dude that has that brute strength, man. Like he's just a strong guy. Like a super strong guy.
And somebody said GSP would weather the storm and beat Khamzat.
I think that's true. That's facts. Because Khamzat got that round or two in him, but man, a smaller Gilbert was putting hands on him bad at the end of the 3rd round. Once he got that second win, it looked like he was finna knock Khamzat out. I ain't gonna lie. And then it looked like he ran out of time. But it looked like they gave that round to Khamzat anyway. So GSP definitely, if there was 2 more rounds at the end of that, even if GSP had just won one of those rounds, GSP is definitely winning rounds 4 and 5. You right about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel like we gotta put way more respect on GSP. Like he really is a complete fighter.
Okay, what about him versus Shavkat? Because he not taking Shavkat down, bro, and he don't want none of that stand-up.
I'm gonna be honest. We need Shavkat to fight more guys. I'm not taking nothing away from these records and stuff like that, but it's kind of almost like that Islam conversation you was just having. How did you get here?
Yeah, that's fair.
You gotta beat some real dude. I'm not saying he's not me, bro. I enjoy watching him fight, but you gotta get you into that top 5. You gotta beat some of these dudes. Like even if little Stephen Thompson, he gotta fight some real guys. You can't consider them until they do that.
That's fair.
It just can't be done. You gotta go out against the hitters. Like I can't see you beat up the regular guys and go, I'm pretty sure you will beat the good guys too, so that way you can take out one of the GOATs. Like, bro, that's not a fair assessment.
But the only thing is, we said, can Leon beat him? And you said you don't think so. And Leon has a better resume than Shavkat. Everything you said Shavkat don't have, Leon, he has all those things, and you still don't think he can beat GSP.
Listen, I'm not sold on Leon either.
What?
Listen, I'm telling you what I feel. Y'all gotta understand something. The type of fighting that I feel is like, you gotta be complete when you going up against GSP. GSP got something that only a few of these dudes got. One of them is ring IQ. A lot of dudes don't got that. He is up there like maybe top 3 with me with ring IQ. Like him and John are like, bar none, some of the best ring IQ guys I've seen. They know when they're up, they know when they're losing, they know what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? That is very important when it comes to this game of fighting, man. Like, it's really, really important. I'm telling you, we're not putting enough respect on GSP.
That's fair, because the way they break down fights, it's almost like no matter what physical or whatever advantage you have over them, the fact that they have so much fight IQ and fight awareness, you still at a disadvantage, because, man, on paper, a lot of people was probably supposed to beat GSP, but you see he ain't got that many losses.
Johny Hendricks.
But wait.
Hold on, but did Johnny beat? Hold on, GSP struggle against Johny Hendricks.
Wait a minute now. This is a conversation now, Cole, because I forgot about this.
If GSP struggle against Johnny, and most people thought that, like,
at the time, that left hand was mean, bro.
Like 90% of people thought that Johny Hendricks beat GSP.
I don't know. Johny Hendricks was built a little bit different. You know, the downfall, a lot of these guys have the wrestling of a Johny Hendricks, but they don't have the knockout power of a Johny Hendricks. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Colby has that wrestling background, but he don't have that confidence in his hands or that knockout power. Kamaru got a few knockouts, but he's not a knockout machine the way Johny Hendricks was a knockout machine. Khamzat got both of those things, but I don't think Khamzat got the cardio to do that for 25 minutes. Shavkat, I think we need to see a little bit more from Shavkat. and him fighting Kelvin Gastelum in his next fight.
They fighting?
They fighting allegedly. That's the next fight. They announced
Kelvin Gastelum and
They announced
Shavkat?
it yesterday. Yeah, Wonder Boy. Hey, I think Wonder Boy, a prime Wonder Boy versus GSP.
In my head, I'm looking at Wonder Boy versus Rory, because they all train together, you know.
But Rory never really was able to deliver the way GSP did. He seemed to, like, the nerves seemed to get the best of him, and he was never really able to overcome that in the UFC. Who on this list resembles Johny Hendricks more? Because if that was his toughest fight,
Usman,
if
maybe Bilal.
If Kobe had more striking, but Bilal's striking getting better. The difference is Johny Hendricks was just a terror on the feet. I mean, literally one punch would just send you flying across.